I'll never forget her. Waiting, anticipating. Girl, come on, make up your mind.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another live stream Tuesday. I hope that you guys have had a good start to your week and that your weekend was good as well. So the report for tonight's live stream is that gremlin wise we've been doing okay. Everything seems to be working, but today I have been working at my air conditioning system and unit, and I have previously worked at this before. As I've mentioned, my Apollo 13 missions that I try and do in order to try and fit something to it and make something so that I can run tubing off the air conditioning unit and not have the noise of it going in the same room, because then it would be deafening. You wouldn't be able to hear me talking because it's so loud. But anyway, not quite deafening, but it is loud. Anyway, 1 minute, or probably about 2 minutes ago, I mean, everything's been working fine, and actually the air conditioning part of it wasn't working fine, but I had it on the fan setting, so it meant that I was getting some relatively cool air actually blown directly at me because I've set it all up earlier, which is great. So that's been going for probably about 45 minutes, and I thought, oh, this is quite nice, it's quite comfortable. And 1.5 minutes into Unwanted Stranger, there was a catastrophic failure with the whole setup, and it stopped blowing out air. So then I had to quickly go and suss it out, and I wasn't going to be able to fix it in 1 minute and 30 seconds. So then I had to run and get a little fan, and I've got that going in the room now. So this is what happens. Something at the stroke of 11 p.m, things just start going wrong, even though they've been fine, 45 minutes running up to the live stream. So thankfully it's not really hot today. It's only in kind of the high 20s degrees Celsius, so it's not quite into the 30s, and it starts getting a little bit too hot in the 30s. But I have to go back to my Apollo 13 mission or aircon mission and fix whatever's happened and see what has happened. But anyway, thankfully the live stream is a go, and you can see me, you can hear me, hopefully, and I can see you guys in the live chat room. So hello to you guys in there. We have Laurie, Tammy, Joe, Diamond Girl, Paul, B, Cindy, Daisy, Josie, Karen, Colleen, Vera, Corey, Rachel, Karen, Kathy, Bob's going through there as well. Thank you for joining me tonight. And before we get started, actually right at the end, no, not right at the end, it was in the last live stream, a donation that came through from Karen must have got wedged between a couple that happened really quickly, so I missed it on the last live stream. So Karen donated $10, so thank you for that. And the message was, your analysis of Queen at Live Aid was awesome. Some people seem to have been raised by wolves. So rude. Pay them no mind. Your analysis videos are great. So thank you for that. And I think that was in reaction to, or in response to, the troll corner that we had. Somebody said something about, that Queen analysis video. Now, for tonight's live stream, we are going to be having a troll corner, and it's going to be an interesting troll corner for tonight. Because, a comment, there's going to be somebody in troll corner who actually has a relatively large channel themselves, and I have responded to their comment, because I think it's clear that they don't really know me or what I do, and they've made a bit of a comment that doesn't reflect on them very well. But I'm not going to mention the person's name, but I'll be bringing it up in Troll Corner tonight, so stay tuned for that. Right, Let's get the names of my patrons up on screen because they make this all possible in the first place. Their names go across the bottom of the screen throughout the live streams on a Tuesday and a Saturday. So thank you guys for all of your support. You know who you are, and they allow me to do everything, the live streams, the analysis videos, the cover videos that I've done in the past. So yeah, massive shout out to all of these lovely people. Right. We have the vote for tonight's cover video as well. I always forget to mention that, but this is between Silence's Broken and Parisian Walkways. So whichever one of those songs you want to hear my version of, then click on one of those. Either will do, of course. And as you work your way through that live chat room, as you come through the door, if you could hit that thumbs up, that would be massively appreciated, because we are aiming for tonight 465 likes. So if we do hit that target, then we'll bust out the guitar, have a jam, and I don't know whether I changed this or not, but I'm going to take a gamble that I didn't, because it'll be full jam number 157. It is 157. Just quickly looking over to Joe's message that he has sent through over on Patreon. So thank you for that, Joe. So yeah, we will be having a jam later if we can hit that target. So every single thumbs up is very much appreciated, and we'll see where we end up with that. Now, let me see if I can get the likeometer up on screen. It always moves around whenever we start the live stream, but it is at 261. That means we're looking for 204 more people to that thumbs up and to get into that live chat room before we finish the live stream. But moving on, I know that there have been a couple of donations in the super chat window, so thank you guys for those. And this is the point at which I say you don't have to donate. Just watching is great. It's reminded me of another troll comment that's come through, and I'm going to have to remember to address these, because certain ones pop into my head. But I guess this is probably a good sign that lots of people are watching, and maybe more people are watching than normal, because you get probably a higher occurrence of troll-like comments. But yeah, we'll jump into that a little bit later on. But anyway, where was I I was talking about donations. You don't have to donate, just watching is great. But yeah, if you can't resist, then let me get this up on screen. I think it's important that you know between 45 and 60% goes to YouTube through the super chat window, and between 3 and 5% goes to PayPal through the PayPal link. And you can find one of those in the description below. So let's get organized. I don't think we have a picture corner tonight, so we might have a little bit more time that we could put over into Troll Corner rather than Picture Corner. So we might have a little bit more time in there. But yeah, we will see. I can see Sue's just gone in there. Let me just address the Super Chat donations, because Paul donated $5. Thank you for that, Paul. And the message was 393,000 subscribers. Most excellent. Let's have fun tonight. Spike those likes, all y'all. Rock. Thank you for that, Paul. And Orlando has donated $2, and Orlando says, let's do it. Spike the likes with me and Paul, with some thumbs up. So thank you for that, Orlando. Great idea. If you guys can hit that thumbs up, would be very much appreciated. Closing in on 300 likes. 15 more people required to hit that little milestone, considering that it's 13 minutes past 11. Quite a good start for tonight's live stream, but we have to try and keep the momentum going. So Sue has donated $19.99. Thank you for that, Sue. And the message is 465 likes. We've got a lot to do. Chat peeps, if you haven't already, smash the like button. So thank you for that, Sue. Right, I'm going to jump over into the PayPal window as well, because there have been some donations in there, and I'm just going to make sure that I get to the most recent one. I think is Ian, which was Sunday, so yes, that was after the last live stream. Ian has donated £1, so thank you for that, Ian, over on PayPal. And David has donated £20. Thank you for that, David. And these are straight up donations without a message. And then Roderick has donated £3, so thank you for that. Again, that's a straight up donation. And Cindy has donated £50. Thank you for that, Cindy. The message is, hi Phil, with the increasingly blurred lines between live and pre-recorded vocals, as well as more subtle use of pitch correction, making it harder to pick out a natural voice. Do you have any advice for us on how to sort this all out? Thanks! So thank you for that, Cindy. And yeah, I think the avenue of trying to address it from a governmental perspective or having some kind of regulations in the music industry, I don't think that's going to be the way to do it. And this is something that I'm working on behind the scenes. It's my side project that I've been working on for quite a while, is just addressing this kind of thing, because I think it's, well, if you're wanting to get the government involved, it's going to be something that's going to take years and years and years and years to go through for things to, just be controlled in a particular way, or for there to be, I don't know, a music body that keeps tabs on what's going on. But then how do you sit there with every producer who's using pitch correction, or people that are using auto tune, or live performances that are maybe lip synced? How do you regulate that? Because it's going to be really difficult. So this is what I'm working on as a side project, something that's going to not have to worry about putting things through government, because there'll be another way to do it all. So I'll let you guys know as soon as I can do. It's been quite a busy week this week on that side of things, because I've had a meeting for pretty much what I'd say is the complicated parts of it, like the law side of things, and making sure everything's covered. And I've spoken about trademarks before as well, and that's something that's going to be coming through. It should be this month, the middle of this month or the end of the month, and it hasn't come through yet. So that will be happening this month, fingers crossed. And as soon as I can let you guys know what's going on, I will do it, and I'll probably make a video about it on my channel. But because it deals with this and the thing that Cindy's referring to, there's a lot to it, and this is why I've been working on it for probably about 6 months, and I've still got loads of work to do. So if you imagine trying to do something that's going to help people know exactly what they're listening to, there's going to be a lot of work involved in order to have a system that can achieve that. But I think I'm in an advantageous position in that, because of what I do, I know how things work, and I know when people are using pitch correction or auto tune, and recently when lip syncing's gone on and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like I'm in a good position in order to get something going. So anyway, I'll let you guys know over on Patreon first of all, but I'll do a video here. When I make the video on YouTube is probably going to be after you guys know on Patreon, because on YouTube it's going to be a case of announcing it to everybody. So it's all got to be watertight from every single angle. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, and hence the things that I'm working on this week, and making sure everything is watertight from a legal perspective as well. So thank you for that, Cindy. In terms of my advice to sort it out, you're gonna have to wait for me to finish what I'm doing, and then hopefully we'll be able to sort it out. And I'll probably need you guys to spread the word about it as well, to let people know what I've set up and what is now going to be possible across the whole music industry. But anyway, thank you for that, Cindy. And Nicole has donated £12. Thank you for that, Nicole. The message is, hello Phil. Today, I don't want to forget to say well done to you for your tribute eruption of Eddie Van Halen. Perfect moment and game. Also, congrats for 393,000 subscribers in your channel. Great. Kiss and rock. So thank you for that, Nicole. And let's get this on screen, because I did update this. We are now up to 393,000 subscribers. So thank you guys for, well, not only hitting the thumbs up on the videos and commenting, but subscribing as well. And that's reminded me of another troll comment just on the subscribers thing. But anyway, yeah, we'll get into that. That troll corner could last for the whole live stream tonight. So, yeah, thank you guys for subscribing. It's very much appreciated. And you will have to hit the notification bell to get notified for my videos. And this is the thing that not everybody knows. You know, the ins and outs of subscribing and hitting notification bells and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, for referencing my comment that I received from somebody about, you know, subscribers and all that kind of stuff, you know, not everybody knows how to do it. So anyway, let's get rid of that. 393,000, which is amazing. We'll keep on pushing forward and see where we end up. But thank you for that, Nicole, that donation. And oh, it did a double skip there, so we almost missed out on Debbie's donation, but I saw that it skipped. It was £10. Thank you for that, Debbie. The message is, hi Phil, congrats on 393,000 subscribers. I will be on catch-up crew tonight. Just wanted to say, have a great live stream, and I spiked my like. You are awesome. Love you, Debbie. So thank you for that, Debbie. Right, I think there was another one, which was Tammy, who donated £10. So thank you for that, Tammy. The message is, hi Phil, congratulations on hitting 393,000 subscribers. Given the recent performances from Ingrid Andress, is there a reason to have a pre-recorded version for artists to lip sync to in case of unforeseen circumstances? So thank you for that, Tammy. And, well, first of all, I am going to be doing a video. I don't know when it will be. Maybe next week sometime. But that is going to be addressing this kind of thing. And it might even be, I don't know if it was Tammy or not, but somebody linked me to, and this is the thing, because I get so many messages, I forget who's linked me to what, because I get linked to so many different videos, but somebody linked me to a version of the US National Anthem with Whitney Houston performing it. And yeah, I think this might relate to this, and if Tammy did send me that link, then that's probably why this question has come along. But there are a couple of things. First of all, when we're talking about the national anthem that we just looked at on the channel, where she has come out afterwards and said that she'd had too much to drink, and that's the reason that the performance was how it was. I mean, that, to me, isn't an unforeseen circumstance that you've drunk too much. And I mentioned this on the last live stream, that as a vocalist, your voice is your instrument, and you have to look after not only your voice, but it's part of your body. So you've got to look after your body as much as you can to make sure that your instrument is in the best shape it can be when you come to perform in front of people, no matter how many people it may be. So I'd say that, yeah, if you do drink too much alcohol, that's not an unforeseen circumstance, because you have, I don't know, manufactured that yourself. It wasn't something from outside that's happened, such as, yeah, I don't know, some kind of vocal injury or something that's literally just happened before you're about to sing, or maybe an hour before, and yeah, I don't know, or you might suddenly have the flu and then you've totally lost your voice, or you just lose your voice. And all of these things you can't plan for, but you can plan for just keeping yourself hydrated, looking after yourself so that you're ready to perform. So yeah, I don't think that would have been a case of an unforeseen circumstance. But in terms of having a pre-recorded version, that is something that is done. And yeah, this is what's so difficult about the modern day industry, is that there are some artists who do that, who pre-record it in the studio first and then decide whether they're going to sing it live or not. And often it's said that there was a pre-recorded vocal just in case, you know, like an act of God or something that meant that the person couldn't sing, and now they've got at least something that they can, you know, lip sync along to. And they won't tell the audience, this is the other thing, that they won't say to the audience, by the way, whoever it is that's singing tonight has had this happen or that happened, which meant that they can't sing. So we are going to play a version that we've recorded in the studio. They never say that. They will just play the recording and everyone assumes that it's live. So there's always this undercurrent of pretending that, oh, we don't want everybody to know actually what's happened. And I think people would respect the artist more if they just were honest rather than being found out afterwards. So yeah, some artists do pre-record versions or a version of a performance so that, yeah, if they can't sing, then they have that pre-recorded version that they mime or lip sync along to. And I mean, this is where it gets a little bit complicated, because you'd say, right, well, there must be something really serious that has happened in order for them to play the lip sync vocal. And that isn't always the case. Sometimes the vocalist is absolutely fine, but chooses to lip sync. When I say I don't know why, it's obviously because artistically they don't mind doing that and not telling people that they're doing it. So yeah, that's another artistic question. But going back to my initial point, this is the problem with the modern day industry. You can have somebody who's pre-recorded it and decides to do it live, so they're lip syncing, they're not singing. And of course it's a perfect vocal because they've done it in the studio, and they can nowadays pitch correct, edit it however they want to. So they're not performing it live. And of course, everyone will cheer and clap saying, wow, what an amazing performance, because they don't know it's lip synced. And then you've got somebody like Ingrid who actually is doing it live. She's not lip syncing it, but because she hasn't done what people would consider a good performance, and that she's drunk too much before performing, of course, there's a lot of backlash from that. So then you would say, well, is it safer? Is it better to pre-record it and pretend? Certainly for her, I think people would say, well, yeah, it would have been better for her to pretend. And this is the problem that we have, that the people that are actually going up there and doing it can potentially get, hung, drawn and quartered because of their performance not being up to standard. But then somebody else who's mimed it and pre-recorded it gets all of the adulation of the crowd, and everyone's saying, wow, that was such a great performance, loved it, because they don't know that the person's pretending. So that's the problem. Do you want people to do it and put up with performances that might not be to your particular subjective standard of where you want it to be, or would you prefer that everybody from now on mimes and pre-records it and lip syncs? So yeah, that is going to be the problem. And I do say in that video that at least Ingrid is doing it live. She is singing, she's trying to do it, and singing live is difficult. So that's the reason that a lot of people do pre-record and do lip sync and all that kind of stuff, and it's all tied in with what we were talking about a few minutes ago with the industry and pre-recording things and pitch correcting things, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, thank you for that, Tammy. And Karen has donated £4.45. So thank you for that, Karen. And the message is, hi Phil, congrats on hitting 393,000 subscribers. Sounds like you were paying homage to the almighty air conditioner. Has it been humid in jolly old England? If so, how's it affecting the hair? I had a keratin treatment, so mine won't frizz or curl up like mad. Thanks for bringing us a place of positivity and music. You're awesome. Indeed. Cheers, Karen. So thank you for that, Karen. And the air conditioning thing. I mean, I should have really planned ahead and thought, right, what if I do all of these modifications and it doesn't work? Can I go back to how I did it before? But then again, before, I think people, or you yourselves listening to the live stream and maybe watching videos, even though I try not to put it on during the analysis videos, but during the live stream, it does kind of annoy me because I can hear it more loudly than you can, because obviously the condenser mic is picking up my voice because it's very close to it and isn't picking up stuff that's far away or kind of low level noise. So I still had the low level noise going on all the time, so it was a bit annoying for me to have to listen to that while live streaming. And we're doing fill jam as well. It means I've got another noise to kind of contend with, hearing the backing track and then hearing my guitar coming out of my amplifier. So yeah, I think I'm going to stick with trying to figure out another solution. But with the hair, when I was younger and I was trying to grow out my hair, probably at the age of 22 or 23, something like that. Yeah, my hair just went horizontally. It just went out. And it meant that I had to, well, I didn't have to have it, but I had it straightened, and then I had some kind of treatment. I don't know whether it's the same thing, a keratin treatment or not, but it meant that my hair went straight, so that I didn't have to keep using straighteners in order to make it look a bit longer than it was, because yeah, my hair's naturally curly, as you guys can see with this fringe defying the laws of gravity and just being like a ski jump. But the good thing is that it allows me to see, because my hair is a little bit too long. So was it it might have been the last live stream where this curl didn't happen, so I was effectively blinded by my own hair. It was poking me in the eyes all the time. So when I was younger, I used to have it, just once I had it chemically straightened in order to make it look longer. But then once you get to a particular point, the weight of the hair, even though it's still curly, as you can see, the weight of the hair pulls it down so that it looks a lot flatter. So you just have to, I don't know, go through that awkward phase, and I don't know how long it lasts for, probably about 6 months or something. But once it starts, getting some decent length to it, the weight of the hair starts to kind of pull it down a little bit. And that's something that I noticed about, I mean, this is still curly, this hair, and if I grab it, I've still got a hold of that, and it's going down to there. So if I did straighten my hair, it would look really long at the moment. So I think when I watched the You Know My Name cover video, and I thought, I thought it looked a bit cooler when it was a bit longer, going past shoulder length. And I think I'm at that stage now where I'm at that kind of length that I probably prefer the look of, but I don't know what other people think, whether it's now too long. As long as I don't straighten it, it'll be fine. But yeah, going side on, that does look a bit long. Yeah, but I need a haircut anyway. I've got to sort my fringe out just in case it doesn't curl. So anyway, thank you for that, Karen. And David has donated $5 as well. So thank you for that, David. And the message is, thanks for all the great analysis videos that you share with all of us. Thank you for that, David. And B says, no, not too long. So thank you for that, B. Right. Diamond Girl says, wear a hat. Ball cap will work. A ball cap. Does that mean just a normal cap? Like a baseball cap? I'm not sure. But generally, I wear a cap quite a lot of the time, because it means that, like, if I haven't got time to sort my hair out, because it's an absolute nightmare, I just put on a cap and then put my hair in a ponytail, and that's all good. And I tuck all the hair into the cap, so I look like a completely different person. As you guys would have seen on some of the old riffs of the week, I would sometimes wear a cap then and put my hair into a ponytail. So I'm not one of these guys that's into doing the other kind of ponytails where there's like one at the back and there's like one on the top, or I've never really done that, not really been into that kind of look. So I'd rather just put on a cap and have a ponytail, and just one ponytail is enough for me. The kind of ponytail that points up vertically on my head. Haven't done that, and I don't think I will do that. But anyway, thank you for that, David, and for the donations. As I always say, you don't have to donate, but they are very much appreciated. So we are currently at 386 likes, so we've jumped up almost 100 since I last looked at it. So thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up. If you can keep on hitting that thumbs up, it would be very much appreciated. When I say keep on hitting it, I mean the people that join in who haven't used it, because I think you only get one each. Otherwise, it'll be really easy if we could just do lots and lots of thumbs up. So it means that 392 people have now hit the thumbs up. So thank you guys for doing that. And we'll keep an eye on that, because we are going to be having a Phil Jam if we do hit 465 likes tonight. We're looking for 75 to get there before the end of the live stream. So Elaine has just pumped an injection of $5 into that super chat window. So thank you for that, Elaine. And the message is, I love your hair long. As a fellow curly head, perms will trash your hair. So thank you for that, Elaine. And I've never permed my hair. I think I would always go in the opposite direction, thinking my hair was too curly already. So yeah, I have no idea what my hair would look like with a perm, but I guess it would look really short, or a lot shorter, because a lot of the length of the hair is taken up with even more curls. So yeah, I wouldn't even know the process for having a perm, but I know that back in the day, probably, when was it, maybe 70s or something, people like to have, or guys like to have perms. I don't know, but I know that it was a part of fashion, or the thing to do at some point. So thank you for that, Elaine. And Karen has donated $10. Again, thank you for that, Karen. The message is, the longer the hair, the better. Maybe you can show up here with your hair in a ponytail one day. So thank you for that, Karen. But the problem is that with my hair as it is, the ponytail only takes the long hair, whereas I've got short hair for my fringe. And yeah, the little bits on the top, they're shorter bits that don't reach into the hairband, or the ponytail. So it means that it pretty much ends up with me, getting rid of these bits and looking like that. So that's it. The front bits don't reach it. So generally, when I know when guys and girls have hair that's all one length, then it all goes into the ponytail, so it's fine. But when you've just got a fringe, you can't get that in a ponytail. So yeah, that's why it would look a little bit weird, or just exactly as I did there. And that's why with a cap, that sorts out the fringe, because I can tuck it into the cap, and then I can just do what I did there, put it in a ponytail, and everything's fine. So thank you for that, Karen. Scott has donated $5. So thank you for that, Scott. And the message is, I so enjoy your analysis videos, and you are uber talented, sir. I love my music. Born in the early 60s, listening to music from my teen parents since. So thank you for that, Scott. Yeah, for the kind words as well. Glad that you like the videos. Thank you for watching, and yeah, for that donation. So now I am semi-tempted to jump into Troll Corner, because I don't know how long it's going to take. It shouldn't take too long, but it might see us through to the cover video. Who knows? Who knows? Silence is Broken is at the moment in the lead, but it's 51% of the vote. So it means it is really close between that and Parisian Walkways. Make sure that you click on whichever one of those songs you want to hear. Obviously, it's going to be my version of either of those songs. So, yeah, we'll jump into that. Oh, I saw somebody said, oh, you need an Alice band, Phil. Now, I'm not sure what one of these is, but when I used to play football, and if I was doing any, say, for example, I got asked to play football, and I have this hair. Obviously, I'm not going to shave my hair or my head just to go and play a game of football to stop the hair going in my eyes. So what I used to do was have like a hairband that was like a headband, but like a really thin one. So I put my hair in a ponytail, and then the hairband I would kind of pretty much have a like center parting and then tuck it into the side. So if anybody knows the footballer Modric, Luka Modric, who plays for Croatia, he has one of these things that he wears, and he kind of, obviously his hair isn't as long as mine, but it kept it all out of the way of my eyes when I was playing, because yeah, playing with hair this length, all I need to do is just quickly look one way, and this will kind of flick me in the face, and I won't be able to see what's going on, which isn't a good thing, especially if you're playing a competitive sport. So anyway, yeah, keep on voting. Oh, Silence is Broken now. It's 52% of the vote. So yeah, click on that at the top of the live chat room. Now we are going to jump into Troll Corner, so I'll see you guys in a second. Rock. And I'm going to have to just jump into my phone, because not literally, but jump into my phone to grab these comments because I did make a note of them. And we might have 5. So it might be 5 items in Troll Corner tonight. So what I'm going to start with is this particular comment that's come from a vocal coach. And this particular vocal coach has 38,000 subscribers. So, it's a relatively popular channel. But because when he left the comment, I then went on to his YouTube channel. I hadn't heard of him personally, but I went onto his YouTube channel. It doesn't look like that he's very active on there with videos, but I did go on there to kind of check it out. So, first of all, the comment that he left, and I'm not going to mention who it is, but the comment that he left is, "Gotta love a guitar player who wasn't getting enough views on his guitar videos, so he suddenly decides he's an expert on singing and vocal technique. The wonderful world of YouTubers, self-made instant experts." So that's the comment that he left. So then I replied, just letting him know that I am a professional musician and I am a singer as well. I have done vocal coaching in the past, so I do lots of things. I don't just play the guitar, and I have analysed vocals for a very long time. And maybe he doesn't understand what I'm doing. Maybe he doesn't know about 440 hertz, standard pitch, equal temperament. But I think, well, if he's a vocal coach, he should know about that, and pitch correction and auto-tune and how it works and what happens with vocal cords and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's what he said. And on his, because I went to his YouTube channel, on his YouTube channel it says, and this is under the title, or the title of his YouTube channel, it says, "World-renowned vocal and performance coach and all-around nice guy." So this is what he's put about himself on his YouTube channel. But I would say that isn't a nice guy thing to do, to troll another YouTube channel, especially someone, and he might not have done any research, in which case I always say, do research, look up the person that you're commenting on to make sure that they are what you think they are. And the fact that even just getting a call from Seal last Thursday, that kind of guy wouldn't call you if you were somebody who doesn't really, know what they're talking about, or at least have some level of appreciation or respect in the music industry, or as a professional musician, all that kind of stuff. So I don't think he's really looked into what I do, and the things that, or the people that I've had on the channel, like Shirley Lewis, as if she's going to come onto a channel that she thinks is somebody pretending to know something. So again, I go back to the fact that if you do say that you are a nice guy, a genuine all-around nice guy, don't go around leaving comments like this, especially if you've got thousands of subscribers, because some of them might watch my channel and might know who I am. And I don't think it's a good look for a vocal coach to at least be objective and constructive. And I think the main thing here is just ignorance of not having looked into what I do in my channel, and that I don't just play the guitar, and I'm not pretending to I'm not guessing about the voice and pretending that I can sing when actually I can't. I have my own music. We always start the live streams with one of my songs, and that's me singing. That is my voice, and I don't use pitch correction or auto-tune. So this is it. That I don't think is a good look for him, unfortunately. But I won't mention his name because I don't think it's particularly relevant. But maybe not that he's going to watch this. He hasn't replied to my comment or my reply to him, and that was 2 days ago. So maybe he doesn't really check his YouTube, or I don't know. Maybe he has seen my message and maybe checked me out afterwards, and I don't know whether he'll remove his comment or not, but it's a bit of a shame. This is the other thing, that being a vocal coach, there's every chance that in the future our paths might cross. if he is doing it a lot and working with artists in the music industry that I might not know yet, or I might even have had contact with them, and there's every chance in the future I could bump into him or he could bump into me at an event, or at a particular function that might be to do with singing, or my side project that I'm doing, where I might be attending different things. So again, that's going to be a bit awkward that he might see me there and I think, oh, this is the guy who plays guitar. What's he doing here? So yeah, bit of a shame. But yeah, I think if you're going to call yourself an all-around nice guy, don't leave these kinds of comments on other people's YouTube channels, especially those who are professional musicians and have been doing it for a very long time and are not faking, they're not pretending. Yeah, I'm sure that if you'd seen some of my interviews that I've done on the channel with very well-respected musicians and singers, then yeah, I'd like to think that he would think twice before putting that, but it's just a really bad look. Especially because if I were to name him, yeah, some people would maybe think twice about having lessons from him or buying his course or anything that he does. So yeah, bit of a shame. Anyway, moving on. I'm thinking that, yeah, if that kind of thing is an all-around nice guy, who needs the trolls and the bad guys? So yeah, I think just be careful with what you post. Anyway, another person. Oh, this is a person that said, "You lost me at the pop-up to subscribe. We know how YouTube works. Thanks. Thumbs down. Don't recommend channel." So I responded to that person saying that not everyone does know how YouTube works. That some people don't know that to see my videos, you need to subscribe. You need to click on the button. And other people don't know that you've got to hit the notification bell. So I explain these things. And during an analysis video, I don't want to keep having to say that. So that's why the thing's up on screen, to show a click on that in case people want to subscribe. Obviously, it's everybody's choice whether they do that or not. But for those that don't know, I think it helps for people to see that that's how you do see my videos. So yeah, this person obviously has decided to thumbs down and not recommend my channel because I've got a little graphic of saying subscribe and demonstrating how to do it. So there you go. There's troll comment number 2. Number 3 says, this is on the Eagles video that I did where I'm pointing out objective data, and we all know what I do in that video. And this person says, you got so much of this wrong. So I replied to this person and I asked them for the link to their video where they show where I'm wrong with objective data that contradicts what I'm providing and what I'm displaying in my video. And I didn't get a reply to that, unfortunately. But again, I think this is maybe somebody who might be a fan of, Don Henley or the Eagles, and they're thinking that what I'm saying can't possibly be true, and not really knowing that what I'm doing is just pointing out objective facts with the evidence and the objective data that I'm providing. So yeah, you can't really say, oh, you're wrong. You've got to disprove whatever has been put out there that you're saying is wrong. So yeah, but it doesn't surprise me that I didn't get a reply to that. This other person said, what a load of balderdash. I thought it's only politicians and political commentators that able of expelling such amount of claptrap, but apparently it's everywhere now. It's become an industry standard. So again, I think people don't understand what an analysis video is. I think they mistake an analysis video for just watching a performance of somebody. Like, if you just want to watch a performance, don't watch an analysis video. That's my top tip. If you like analysis videos, if you like finding out about performances and what's going on, then watch analysis videos. But if you don't, then don't. And again, I don't think, what I do, there's so much in my videos because I've isolated the vocal. I run it through pitch monitoring software. It means that the person singing now has a vocal line on screen, so you can see their voice. All of these things you can't do when you just watch a performance. You don't have that insight. So yeah, I think there's a lot in my videos that mean it is not going to be like watching a performance. But I guess that's the point, that he just wants to, or he or she, I won't name them, but they just want to watch a performance. But I do introduce it saying, welcome to another analysis video. And you can see it's like a 20-minute video. So it's not going to be the 3-minute song, just played from beginning to end. This last one says, Phil, you're praising people who cheat. And I think this was under one of the recent pitch correction videos, or maybe it might have been on the Glastonbury video that I did with Cyndi Lauper and Dua Lipa and comparing those performances. But first of all, you know, praising somebody who's cheating is a subjective determination that you've come to. Some people don't see, you know, pitch correction or auto-tune or lip syncing as cheating. And some people do. So again, that's not something that I can really say anything about because each to their own, and whatever you think it might be. Again, it's an art form, so whether you class it as cheating or not, generally cheating is in competition. And I know that some people will say, well, in the music industry, you're making money from what you're doing, so there is that competition financially. Like, why should somebody else who's not doing it earn more money than somebody who's genuinely doing it? So yeah, it is a grey area, certainly. But I also replied to that person saying that I'm not praising anybody for, you know, using particular things to tune a vocal, and I do praise great voices when somebody's, you know, great at hitting pitches, at, you know, controlling vibrato, and, you know, having expression in their voice, all these different things. I will say, you know, it is amazing, and that is the praise that I give. But I'm not praising the use of anything, or the lack of, you know, use of something by an artist, because they're not the ones who are doing it. It's producers that are applying these things to a person's voice. So, I mean, when it comes to a live performance, if somebody is performing live with a backing track, and the vocal is on the backing track as well as having a live mic, but the mic is mixed in with the backing track, so it's at the same level as that original studio vocal, then I don't know how much the artist has a say in that. I mean, maybe they have quite a lot of say in that. They know exactly what's going to be happening in their live performance, but I can't say how much input they have had. So all I know is that the sound technicians and the guys or girls that are running the live show have made that determination that, right, it's probably the record label as well, have made that determination that, right, we are going to do this to a backing track, because it means we don't then have to have a live band, and, you know, it means it's a lot more relaxing for the vocalists because they don't have to worry about singing as much. So yeah, I will always praise a great voice, and, you know, with Dua Lipa, I think she does have a really accurate voice. But the problem is, as I pointed out in my last video, how it's really difficult for people to tell what is pitch corrected and what isn't. When somebody's got a great voice, you know, people will just put that down to pitch correction or a backing track or lip syncing, because the person has done that in the past. So that's the problem. Like I said in that video, that it's a never-ending argument. One person will say, oh, this person can't sing because they use pitch correction, they lip sync, or they perform with a backing track, all that kind of stuff. And that can be true. And another person can say they've got a great voice, they're really vocally accurate, which can also be true. So yeah, you're in that, you know, forever cycle of people arguing, because yeah, the person is doing all of those things. So rather than just having a natural voice all the time, in which case you would say that, yeah, they are just genuinely great because they don't use any technology to help kind of improve their voice. Or again, saying improving it is whenever you pitch correct or auto-tune a voice, you are removing something from it. That's the only I mean, that's the only guarantee you can have, is that you are removing something from the voice when you pitch correct it, because that's not what the person produced in their voice, and there's so much expression in there that then gets lost. So anyway, I think that is Troll Corner for tonight. So what was that, 5 or 6 of them? So we will now get out of here and get into the cover videos. I'll see you guys in a second. Rock. And we just had a donation from Orlando in the super chat window, so thank you for that, Orlando. The message is so close. Hit the like button, thumbs up. So that was a $2 donation. Oh, so close. We've actually gone over the target for tonight of 465. So thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up. It means we are going to be having a Phil Jam. So 7 minutes 22 is going to be tonight's Phil Jam. It's a long one, which means we have to get organised, but Troll Corner's out of the way, so we've done that. Let's jump into the cover video for tonight, which looks like it might be Silence is Broken. Waiting for it to come through. 51% of the vote for Silence is Broken. So a little bit of Damn Yankees for tonight. Really close vote. It was almost Parisian Walkways, but we will jump into this. Thank you guys, by the way, for requesting those 2 tracks over on Patreon. And if you guys want to head over to Patreon yourselves, you can do. You can become free members over there. Patreon.com/Wings of Pegasus. And that's where I keep everybody up to date as to what I'm up to, what's going on. But also that's where I will announce anything happening in the future first, because I'm not on YouTube all the time, just with my analysis videos and these live streams on a Tuesday and a Saturday. And in my analysis videos, I'm not addressing what's going on. For example, organizing things for the future, such as interviews and this thing that I'm working on as a bit of a side project, which is probably more accurately a main project, but I'm just trying to fit it all in as much as possible. But anyway, there you go. Yeah, thank you guys over on Patreon for giving me the suggestions for tonight's cover video, but also the original that we started with, which was my song called Unwanted Stranger. So let's jump into this. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you after. Rock. Hi guys, Phil here from Wings of Pegasus, and this is my first ever cover video on Patreon. The song is Silence is Broken by Damn Yankees, and thanks everyone for your support, and I hope you like the video. See you later. Rock.
Close your eyes. You can change the world. No one can take away your world. Silence is broken now. It's over now. The words have been spoken. With every word you say, you blow away the tears of another time. Silence is broken now. It's over now. The words have been spoken. With every word you say, you blow away the scene of another crime.
And there we have it. That was my version of Silence is Broken by Damn Yankees. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Right, we have had a donation that came in from Oh Gosh for $10. So thank you for that. And that was Oh Gosh's fifth super chat donation. So thank you, Oh Gosh. Hi Phil, did you or your family ever own any 1980s Jaguar? Any favourite Jag? So thank you for that. And, well, first of all, guitar-wise, no. And car-wise, because Jaguar is also a car, no. But, yeah, with guitars, I was only ever really into Fender Strats. So that's just something that Jimi Hendrix, probably was responsible for. Just me getting into Jimi Hendrix, seeing the Fender Strat, and then my dad had a Fender Strat as well. So that's very much the way that I went. Then getting into kind of Ibanez and Ibanez Geo that I got, and that's then what I used kind of live for kind of heavier stuff. But I did modify my Fender Strat in order to have a different pickup in there, like a twin blade, a dual blade pickup. So it meant that I could get that humbucker sound, but in the single coil position, and in the bridge position on my Fender Strat, but not the Performer Series one, which is that one. So anyway, in short, no, I didn't own any, so I don't really have a favourite one, because I didn't really get into them. But thank you for that, Oh Gosh. And Diamond Girl has donated $3. Thank you for that. And it's the Pear Person doing the thumbs up. So thank you for that, Diamond Girl and Pear Person. Right, let's jump into quickly. Billy's popped into that PayPal window. Thank you for this £5 donation. The message is, hey Phil, if you don't mind, let's say an early happy birthday to grumpy old Bob, otherwise known as our friend Bob, host of the Wings of Pegasus supporters group After Parties on Facebook. Bob's birthday is tomorrow. Thank you, Phil, and thanks to Bob as well. And I saw this comment while the cover video was playing that it is Bob's birthday and Kathy's birthday as well, is what I read. So have a fantastic day, both of you. And Bob host the after party over on the Wings of Pegasus supporters group on Facebook. So if you are a Facebook user, you can head over there after the live streams, and then you will find Bob and a lot of these lovely people in the live chat room who head over there after the live streams. But thank you for that, Billy, and yes, have a great birthday, Bob and Kathy. I hope that you get everything that you're hoping for, and all your dreams come true, and all that kind of stuff. Dreams come true. I always say this when it's somebody's birthday, of saying I hope you get what's coming to you. So that's what I was told on my birthday, as I've mentioned on a live stream before. But that was somebody, and then they laughed because they meant to say I hope you get everything you're hoping for kind of thing, but then they realised it sounded quite offensive. So yeah, I hope Bob and Kathy, you get everything that you're hoping for and that you don't get what's coming to you. Right, we are going to be jumping into the Phil Jam for tonight, and I'm actually going to, right, remember to do that. Remember to do this. Zoom out. I'm going to click on this.
Dreaming of new...
Ooh, is this reverb advert? And as you guys know, I'm not a big fan of this reverb advert, or just any thing that has vocal fry. Find it now on Reverb. You know, it's like at the end of every sentence. Right, let's grab the guitar, and I've clicked on the link, so I can't see Joe's message, but it might have said the Strat, so I'm going to take a gamble that that was it. Right, now, as for the levels, who knows? Because hopefully you can hear the advert that just came through. If you could hear that talking, then that would be quite good. Right, that is my guitar on, and it's registering, at least on my software, so hopefully you guys can hear it. Let's have a listen to this. It is Chill Soul Groove guitar backing track in B minor, and this is from Superior Jan Tracks on YouTube. So that's exactly how it sounds in terms of spelling and all that kind of thing, separate words. Right, let's jump into this and we'll see what's going on. If you can hear it, and if I can hear it. Ooh, a little bit slower tempo. Can you hear this? I should go a little bit heavier. Let's do a little bit of this first. little bit dirtier. See what happens. We're going a little bit major, but I've lost where that change happens. Oh, is it going to be fade out? It's going to be a fade out. And it's going to stop. So there you go. That was, I tried to go, it's impossible to end with a fade out. So I tried to get a little bit more quiet. Oh, and an advert, quick, skip it within 2 seconds. Right, so there we go. That was it. Fade out ending and all. But yeah, never mind. That was that. And yeah, thank you, Joe, for sending that along to me. And you guys hitting the thumbs up, ensuring that we have a fill jam for tonight. And that was, yeah, quite a long one. But that was Chill Soul Groove guitar backing track in B minor from Superior Jam Tracks. So there we have it. Yeah, at some point we did have more of a major change in there, but maybe at the end it just went minor for a long time. So when I was expecting for it to change it didn't quite. But yeah, we just see what happens. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. And we have had another donation over on PayPal, so thank you for this, Karen. And Karen has donated £4 and 36 pence. And the message is, Hi Phil, being a musician myself, I appreciate the objective approach you use in your analysis videos. You've proved how applying pitch correction and auto-tune of music or auto-tune to music alters natural ability and expression. I've said before that you remind me of what I learned and teach me new things, and I remain grateful to you for doing that. Cheers, Karen. So thank you for that, Karen. And Diamond Girl has donated $5 in the super chat window. Again, thank you for that in the messages. You are the best at these ad lib jams. Thank you so much. Top notch. So thank you for that and for the kind words as well. Right, I'm going to be back with another video tomorrow night, which is Wednesday. So look out for that. 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time I release those. But I will be back live streaming, of course, on Saturday night. And that is same time, same place, 11 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And by the way, Diane just donated £7.42, and that is a straight up donation over on PayPal. So thank you for that, Diane. So all that's left for me to say is try to stay as safe and as sane as possible in this crazy world in which we live. Have a great rest of your week, and thank you for tuning in. And hopefully I will see you on Saturday night, but yeah, I will catch you guys tomorrow night. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is where you are, and I'll catch you guys at the next one. Rock!